Hello, I'm John Ab Doer, inventor of the Ab Doer. I always knew the Ab Doer would help millions of people around the world. What I didn't know is how long it would stay in the marketplace. It's been 20 years, so whether you're upgrading from a previous version or your brand new Doer, I want to give you the confidence that the Ab Doer 360 is the best version ever. Before we actually get into the abdomics routine to start losing pounds and inches all over your body, let me show you how to correctly assemble the Ab Doer, which is very important. First, what I did is unpack all the materials out of the box. I spread everything out. You can do it on a table or on the floor. Make sure all the pieces are there. Get familiar with your Ab Doer because this is a product that's going to last you a lifetime. So what I did, I unpacked everything, set everything in proper order, and what you also need to do is take a look and read thoroughly the manual. It's got the quick start guide in there, the accelerated results program, the eating program, absolutely fantastic. Get yourself educated on you because you will become a better person each and every day by using the Ab Doer, following the exercise and nutritional protocol and the lifestyle protocol that allows you to become the doer that you will become. The actual DVD itself has several routines in there. Obviously, we're starting out with the Let's Get Started, the assembly DVD, then we go into a beginner, intermediate, and advanced abdomics routine. You start at your fitness level and you progress accordingly. We have guidelines in the manual and also posted online. Here's where we start. We have the main base frame laying in a flat position. This is how you could store it. Obviously, this is how you get it out of the box. Pre-assembled at the factory are these two knob insert pins right here. So what you want to do is pull them out right in here and take the main base frame, open it up until you hear it click. And now what you do is simply put the insert pin back in. That's done. Open this up till it stops. Again, the round insert pin, because we have several insert pins here, this will go into place right there. You want it snug, so if it's a little hard to get in, that's great because it's going to be really hard or impossible to get out. Also supplied with your Ab Doer are some nice wrenches here, different sizes because there's bolts all over the machine. Some bolts are already pre-assembled at the factory, but from time to time, check those bolts just so they don't reverse loosen on yourself. And I actually brought my own wrench because I'm a little bit of a handyman and I like using this tool myself. So what we're going to do here, after we have the main base frame assembled, we want to look at the main base swivel seat. You can see the swivel action here. Beautiful action, and this allows you to have part of the 360 function. It actually revolves in both directions, right and left. But what you want to do is always get those center markings in the front. And the way to do that, I'm going to hold this up here for the camera. The way you do that is reach underneath, and you see this little hole right here? Actually, you could feel that right in the center. So when you get familiar with your Ab Doer, if it's off to the side, it's way out of position, always bring it to the center point, and I'll show you about the other seat as well. So now, once you have the main base assembled, now you have the core support column. Very, very important. Let's put that on top of the seat for a second, and pre-assembled just very loosely at the factory is this nut, bolt, and washer. I'm going to take this off here, and I want the camera to zoom in on these three features right here. Okay, the nut, the bolt, and the washer right here. So let's put that down for a second. And now what we want to do is take off this twister tie right here because it's holding this plastic gasket on there to give it some more snugness, and slide it in here. Again, snug is good, so it's going to fit a little snug in the bottom front hole right there. So insert the bolt right in there. Sometimes it's real snug. You may have to tap it with a hammer. Put the washer in next, right there. And then the bolt. And here's where the wrenches come in handy, okay? So what I want you to do before you actually tighten it up, take one of the oval insert pins and put it right there. That locks the core support column in place. So it's not going to be flimsy right there. It locks it in place. And then what you want to do is take both of the wrenches. I'm going to put one on the back here to hold this in place, and then my handy dandy crescent wrench right here. I'm going to tighten it up right in there, and you want to tighten it pretty snug. If you're not strong enough, just go as tight as you can, but again, check the unit occasionally from time to time to make sure that the unit is put together. I'm going to give it a little snug here. Okay, so that's done right there. The next step I want to show you, and these may not follow exactly the step-by-steps in the manual. Either way, it's all going to work. we have the dynamic fluidity seat with the concealed air bladder. It's an instability capsule. Now I want to remove this right here because both of these actually contain a lot of wobbleability to it. And you will see that on this capsule here, you see an insert hole right here. The air pressure is already pre-filled at the factory. This is the degree that we want it. I've tested higher, lower. This is where you want to have it. But if you have an air pump, you could take the air pump and actually inflate more air into it. Again, I would just use what was pre-filled at the factory. So what you want to do is go underneath, and you see Velcro here, Velcro there, put it directly in the middle, so now it fits center. And it's real easy to put it out of center. So put it right into center, and on the top of the actual dynamic fluidity seat, really soft, durable, comfortable material. You can see how it bends in all directions, and that's what's going to happen when you sit on it for your buttocks, pelvis, and hamstrings. The comfort groove right here removes the pressure off the tailbone and the whole groin area. There's a lot of sensitive muscles, tendons, ligaments, nerve fibers, and capillaries in that groin area. So we're going to take all the pressure off that, and this is anatomically designed to make it safer, easier, and more effective for yourself. So in order to align the seat properly, I just want to move the unit for a better camera angle. We're going to look at the center markings, or the triangular marks right here. So get one right on top of the other, put the seat directly in the center, and there you go. But also make sure that it's aligned center as you rotate from side to side. So the dynamic fluidity seat on top of the swivel base gives you complete functionality in all directions. Beautiful motion, soft, comfortable, safe. Again, takes the pressure off the tailbone and all the sensitive tissues and nerves in the groin and crotch area. The adductor mount allows you to do adduction and abduction as you swivel from side to side. Okay, let me rotate this back. So the next step, we're going to put on the contouring arm bars. Grab another one of the oblong insert pins. Let's grab the contouring arm bars. Let's remember to always have the arm bars as they're ascending away from the body to go up, not this way. A lot of people have put them on incorrectly. They go, it doesn't feel right, and the reason is because it's not on correctly. So let's put it, we have a telescopic adjustment here. I'm going to put it at kind of like a upper slot right here. You could adjust it for your height. And I suggest each workout, make it higher, make it lower for yourself. Now I'm going to also put on the massage roller, the last oblong or oval insert pin. I'm going to put this on the lower hole right here. And now that assembly is put together. And last but not least, the handles. And you can see the handles are marked L for left, obviously, R for right. And what we want to do, this insert pin here, is spring-loaded. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. I'm going to push this in, the insert pin in, and slides right in, and wait for that click. Right there. She's in place. She's not going to go anywhere. Same thing with the right side. I'm going to push the insert pin in here, wiggle it around. I actually could see this. Now she's in place. Beautiful. Everything is in proper position. Now, some of the actual safety techniques, whenever you mount and dismount the Ab Doer, you want to back into it and sit down. A lot of moving parts on the Ab Doer, so you want to make sure that it's a safe and comfortable environment for you. Never mount and or dismount the Ab Doer off the side with the arm bars down. You want to be able to actually hold on to the arm bars and sit down, and the same thing with dismounting. If the machine is tilted all the way to one side, you don't want to sit on it this way. Obviously, the adductor mount is going to dig into one hamstring or the other if you have it in an incorrect position. So always align it center, mount and dismount on straight, off straight at the same time. So now, with the contouring arm bar, the actual design is that it rotates freely up and down. And the beautiful thing about this, there is a little bit of resistance here. I'm putting a little muscle behind this, and it's made for a reason. It's not made to lock into position. And that little bit of resistance is going to work your shoulders, your arms, your upper back, and your chest muscles as you're doing abdomics, which you'll see in the routines that follow. And at the same time, because of the contouring design, they don't just look good, they actually have anatomical functionality. They take pressure off the shoulder joint, the elbows, and the wrists, and the hands. The dynamic grip handles, you can see how we have it grooved out here, so you could actually get a nice grip inside there, because as you're doing abdomics, you're gonna be muscling with your upper body, so you need a strong grip, and your upper body needs to be secure. Now, one of the other things, I'm gonna lower the arm bar here. One of the other things with the Ab Doer and the arm bars, when the arm bars are in an upright position here, and you're sitting inside there, the arm bars are underneath the armpits. It actually decompresses the spinal column. So now you can't slouch. You're in an upright position. And the core support column is your spinal column. If this forearm here is my spinal column, what it does as I bend forward, the Ab Doer follows with you, the core support column. As I bend to one side, it follows with you. If I want to go in a circle, the Ab Doer follows you. So you have resistance in tandem, whatever position you go in. It's absolutely amazing, and that's one of the main reasons why Ab Doer has been in the marketplace for over 20 years. So I always suggest that you utilize the Ab Doer on a carpeted or rubberized surface. These cleats right here, they're engineered to grip any type of flooring, most flooring, but I do suggest carpet or a rubberized surface. The cleats here do rotate, so if there is any unevenness here, I'm going to rotate it and exaggerate it. See how uneven it is right there? And obviously, if 2 or 3 of them, it's like having one flat tire in your car. But simply rotate it around, and now I'm back to even. Very solid. So it's very easy to adjust. The Ab Doer actually has adjustability everywhere. And just to show you the bottom of the cleat, here's the cleat right here, very well engineered, and again, it rotates from side to side, very easy to maneuver. If you pick it up, maybe sometimes these may slide off, but that's okay because they are removable. You may want to wash them, but at the same time, if they're on tile, concrete, or any type of wood surface, they may have a tendency to slide. And last but not least, let's talk about the dual foam roller system. This is absolutely amazing. The previous Ab Doer versions had 1 roller, now we have 2 rollers, because what you want to do, you want to massage both sides of the spinal column. So as I'm moving forward, again, this is my spinal column, the massage roller is rubbing my back as I'm going forward and even backward. The more pressure you put into it, the more of a massage you get. It's absolutely amazing. Not just forward and backward, any motion you get into, as long as you're making contact with the foam rollers, you are getting a massage. So now that the Ab Doer is put together, you did a complete abdomics unit. Let's say you want to store it. Very, very simple. I would take off the massage roller, take off the insert pin, but put it back in so you don't lose it. It's in the right place. The arm bars are in a proper position. Let's take the insert pin off of the core support column. Okay, it's right in place. Now remove the ball-headed pin right here. Fold her down this way. Look at this. This way, and there you go. It's very compact. You can take the arm bars off if you want to make it even lower to the ground. I would put these insert pins anywhere. They actually fit anywhere on the unit. There you go for storage or transportability. Now let's get to some of the accessories. The dual roller system comes standard with the original purchase, but what we've done, we've taken 2 and turn it into the 6-pack. Absolutely amazing. So now what you do, you use the same insert pin, the oval insert pin, and again it's adjustable up and down the telescopic core support column. So now you have between the shoulder blades, the mid to lower back, and all the way on top of the buttock pelvic region right in there. As you move, this 6-pack roller system is absolutely amazing. It feels terrific. It's very, very healthy for your body. I strongly suggest that you get this. It's going to come with a DVD called Core Mobility, so you're getting a routine along with the 6-pack. Very, very advantageous. So again, use this while you're exercising and to loosen up before a hard day, to recover after a hard day. Okay, to add some power to your workout and add some other muscle toning versatility to your abdomics, we actually have a power resistance kit. The power resistance kit comes with 2 levels of resistance. One is lighter than the other, so you could experiment. You actually put 2 together to really add some power. We have some really soft, cushiony handles, and you can see very easy clips right here that affix to the bottom of the main frame, these loops right here. So once you affix it right there, now all of a sudden you could do arm exercises, shoulder exercises, chest exercises for the upper body. But watch this. These hand grips come off, and you also have ankle stirrups. The ankle stirrups are fantastic. They're easy to put on. You could hear the Velcro. So you wrap them around your ankle, and at the same time, you lock them in place here. So if my wrist was the ankle right here, I got it in place, and now all of a sudden I could be doing my legs, my hips, my inner and outer thigh, and my buttocks. So the Power Resistance Kit is a really fun attachment. It adds literally dozens and dozens of upper body and lower body exercises to your Ab Doer. To add power to abdomics for the core middle region of the body, we actually have a power kit. These are called power rods. And you could see the red, the orange, and the yellow, and you can see the arrow. I'm going to show you how to insert these. Very simple, very effective. This is like the analogy I give. It's like if you went jogging or if you're hitting a heavy bag with 2-pound dumbbells. At the beginning, it doesn't feel like much, but after 2 minutes, 5 minutes, certainly like a 20-minute advanced abdomics routine, you could start to feel it. So I'm going to take the medium version right here, and what I want to show you, I'm going to rotate the unit right here. Very simple. Remove the insert pin to lower the core support column. I'm also going to take off the roller right here. Okay, so now she comes all the way down. Okay, the arrow points up, so that means it goes into the core support column. There's a little notch right here. So what you're going to do, slide her all the way in. It's adding power inside the core support column. Lock it in place with a little bit of a twist. She's in place. Open it back up. Take the insert pin, lock it in place, and now all of a sudden you have that extra resistance. So when you're doing abdomics, whether it's for 2 minutes or 20 minutes, you're adding power to your workouts. And just remember, number 1 is the easiest, number 2 is the mid-grade, and number 3 is the strongest version of the power rods that you could insert easily and remove quickly from the core support column. So these are some of the accessories for the Ab Doer 360. We want to keep you challenged, so from time to time we're always producing new exercise DVDs, coming up with new accessories. Contact the number that is on your manual or on your DVD. Visit us online, and we'll make sure that we always keep you in shape for the rest of your life. I'm John Abdo. Thanks for joining us. Now let's start working out.